Joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Garland kicks to Sexton. Now here's Love. Garland the pass to Drummond. Sexton against Brooks. The shot missing. And Love's got the ball here for Cleveland. Over in the corner, Osman. Nailed from three-point land. Here's Morant. Pass to Brooks. And stolen by Sexton. Here's Love. The shot will not fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Valanciunas, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Garland the pass to Drummond. Love deciding where to go with it. Over Jackson. Love, no luck.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
Jackson misses.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Love kicks to Garland. To the middle. Here's Drummond. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
What an amazing display of concentration by Drummond, taking the hit like a champ and completing the bucket.
On the wing, Brooks. Defended by Sexton. Brooks dishes to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. The Cavaliers pull it in. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Sexton finds Love. Now, here's Garland. D right on him. And Sexton has it in the corner. Stolen by Winslow. Fast break, here we go. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
Oh, this is just being a good teammate. I mean, Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
Love outside. The dish now to Drummond. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Brooks outside. Morant outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Pass closer in. Morant finding a way to score. He has fantastic touch around the 10.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up. It just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, and both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Outside, Jones. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. And 1:01 left in the first. Wallace with it. At the top of the key, Thompson. Thompson is double. Back to Love. 3-pointer. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Oh, he's such a tough guy to defend. Love can do the dirty work against you down low and then just as quickly stretch you out.
Anderson outside. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Gutteridge, guarded by Porter. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Thompson finds Porter. Back to Thompson. Love outside. On the wing, Nance. And there's the pass to Thompson. Over Jones. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Thompson is a super confident guy, prepared to shoot immediately off the pass.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Jones, and Thompson sends it back.
Now, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. 4 on the shot clock. But they'll get another chance. No good on the 3. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Melton's shot is good.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Windler. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Garland. Thompson left side. Over Clark. And Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist by Garland. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs. Here's Gutteridge. Guarded by Porter. And slam dunk by Clark.
And this is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Thompson looking for an opening. Stolen by Anderson. Here we go, one-on-one. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. Both teams will make substitutions. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Here's Osman. Back to Sexton. Down low, Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Brooks kicks to Winslow. And it's sent back by Drummond.
An intimidating big man with physical tools that are hard to come by. Drummond loves to send shots away.
Morant comes with the double team. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Great look, but off the mark. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Outside, Sexton. And that one drops for him. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
The 3 from Morant. Thompson with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Sexton kicks to Thompson. Thompson is double. Stolen by Winslow. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. And it's Clark with the finish.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Pass to Sexton. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of the game. Here's Osman. Here's Drummond. Good on the bucket. Drummond's got 8 points.
He's a phenomenal rebounder. You almost need 2 players to box out Drummond.
And here's Morant. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Kyle Anderson comes in for Justice Winslow. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Exum's checked in. Thompson passes to Osman. Inside, here's Drummond. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Go-to option on offense. Give Drummond a rock. He'll find a way to score.
Jackson kicks to Anderson. Morant against Sexton from downtown. And it's Morant missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Sexton on the wing. Brooks covering. Exum passes to Osman. Fires from deep. No good that time. It'll count. Not going to go that time. And that's it for the first half of action. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5. And that's a
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Now here's Valanciunas. Passes to Brooks. Back to Valanciunas. Brooks finds Valanciunas. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Now Garland. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Sexton with the second effort, and there's the nice layup by Drummond.
Well, almost impossible to keep Drummond from scoring this side, no matter how physical you get with him.
Morant scanning the floor. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Lays it up off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Now here's Love. Shoots from the line. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Love's got 6 points.
And this is an area where Love feasts. I mean, he's so assured. He feels like he can nail every shot.
Morant with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Now here's Garland. To the inside. Drummond passes to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Drummond, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. Pass to Melton. Back to Jones. He dishes it to Jackson. Misses in close. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And finished off by Porter.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Jones. Clark. And that one is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Nance. And it's an 8-point Cleveland lead.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
They came out the locker room refreshed. I mean, they've been the stronger team since halftime, no doubt.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Garland, the pass to Love. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And they pick up 2. And now just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the puzzle.
Porter passes to Love. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland. Here's Melton. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Melton's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Out left to the wing. Here's Love. On the wing, Nance. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Dellavedova dishes to Nance. Deflects the pass. And here's Love from the arc. And Jones pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 4. A nice shot by Anderson.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Here's Dellavedova, and the shot goes in.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Over to the left wing. Here's Jones. Makes it off the glass. Jones has got 6 points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now the pass to Windler. There's the triple. They get the rebound. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Clark.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Are you for real? Morant way up. That move is fire.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Cavaliers leading. So on the floor for Cleveland. They've got Drummond. Thompson is out there with Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2. Drummond in the post. He's covered by Anderson. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And for Memphis, they're shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Morant with it. He's picked up by Drummond. And finished off by Morant.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
And now with all the momentum on this side here late, you got to think they've got the upper hand.
Now here's Sexton. Back to Drummond. Drummond is doubled. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Now here's Morant. Dishes to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Sexton against Valanciunas.
Oh, I love the rapid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
Here's Windler. Brooks covering. Sexton against Morant. Sexton kicks to Thompson. Pass to Windler. Shot clock at 3. No good on the shot. Nice D from Brooks. And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's Sexton. Kicks to Thompson.
This is where Thompson feels comfortable, shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Feeds it to Brooks. Cavaliers with the rebound. The shot that time not on target. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Passes it to Windler. Back to Osman. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Sexton dishes to Thompson. Nice D from Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Brooks with it. That one no good. 1:53 left in the 4th. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Grizzlies shooting about 43% here in the 4th quarter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Now here's Winslow. He gets that one. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Outside Porter. Now the dish to Drummond. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Well, when you feed Drummond the rock, you won't be disappointed. Doesn't matter what point of the game it is, he provides for his team.
Morant outside. And he lays it straight in. Morant's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
Absolutely nails it. I mean, we talk about Morant having that it factor. Oh, makes the biggest play of the night.
Garland. Exum with a wide open look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Memphis, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And one of the younger players to enter the 2019 draft, Morant, wise beyond his years. Those are big. I mean, turns into a 2-possession game.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Now here's Morant.
That's a high-level finish from Morant, showing more strength than he's really giving credit for.
That's good from Morant.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Now here's Drummond. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Love with a wide open look. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson kicks to Valanciunas. Morant outside. Offline with his three. So it's Memphis picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves.
for the land of the...
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Here's Fultz after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Back to Gordon and stolen by Love. And here we go. 9 feet out. Sexton's shot is good.
You know, the timing, the rhythm. I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Stolen by Garland. It's 2-on-1. The open look here for Sexton. Offensive rebound. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Isaac finds Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Vucevic with the bucket.
How about the concentration level of Vucevic? I mean, we often overlook that, but just keeping his hands steady on the shot attempts, even while getting bumped and roughed up a bit.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Vucevic. It's Fournier on the wing, defended by Sexton. Fournier against Sexton. And Fournier kicks to Isaac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Sexton. To the paint. Here's Drummond, and he banks in the layup.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Now, here's Fultz. Isaac outside. Off target from three-point range. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Passes it to Sexton. To the middle. Stolen by Gordon. Isaac passes to Fultz. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. And after that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Osman, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Now, here's Isaac. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Fultz. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, Fultz plays bigger than his size down low, guys. Outstanding at using his body to draw contact.
For the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Ross in for Evan Fournier. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Fultz against Sexton. Thompson with the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Gordon. Nifty move. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
The inside is where Gordon is really most comfortable and effective. Very few defenders can get to a shot given how high he gets up on it.
Pass to Porter. Thompson, high post, and it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. DJ Augustine's checked in for Orlando. .35 seconds left to play here in the first. And the pass to Windler. Clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Magic. Now here's Ross. Ennis passes to Ross. Here's Ennis. Outside Gordon. Pass to Bamba, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nance.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
To the wing right side. With 2 seconds left, and Thompson sends it back. Andre Drummond has been on display for Cleveland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Ennis out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Carter Williams in at the shooting guard position. That's tipped. Porter dishes to Sexton. Passes it to Thompson. Back to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Here's Augustine. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Sexton. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pass to Thompson. On the wing, Porter. Nance outside. Ross with it. He's picked up by Nance. And now here's Ennis, the fast break opportunity. Here's Carter Williams. That's in. Augustine with the assist.
You know, that kind of unselfishness, guys, from Augustine is really infectious, especially when it's coming from your point guard.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getters, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's what Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time scored.
Thompson. Windler's shot is off.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Ross finds Bamba. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Carter Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Carter Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Carter Williams is a wily, wiry athlete who finishes well through contact. There's little you can do short of fouling him to keep him from making these shots.
The pass to Windler. Thompson in the posts. He's against Bamba. And Cleveland turns it over again. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for James Ennis. And Fournier subbed in for Augustine. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And Fournier kicks to Carter Williams. Ross on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to get a shot off here. The Magic again can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now, here's Garland. Carter Williams covering. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Love. The Magic have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And he makes the first.
The Syracuse alum, Carter Williams, a combo guard with really outstanding court vision and excellent speed.
And Orlando making a change here. Gordon's checked in. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Garland, the pass to Drummond. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Here's Gordon. Good on the shot. And the Magic lead by 1. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Magic.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
Inside, here's Drummond. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Drummond's got 10 points.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Isaac passes to Gordon. It's Fournier on the wing. 6 to shoot. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Porter looking it over. Here's Osman. Connects from three-point range. Osman's got himself on the board with 3 there. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Fournier for 3. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 7.
Fournier saying, you sink one on us, I'm coming right back at you.
Here's Drummond. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Magic. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, it was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the field. And that'll about do it as we get ready.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Andre Drummond with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Now, here's Garland. Defense right on him. Banked in off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Gordon. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's 6 points for Aaron Gordon.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to dismiss the contact and still score.
Pass to Drummond. And he drops it in from the low post. Drummond's got 14 points for the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. And here's Fultz. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Isaac kicks to Fultz. Just 5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And, you know, Fultz doesn't shy away from these situations, which I like. I mean, when the shot clock is low, he's got the ability and confidence to find a way to get a shot off in time.
Here's Osman. He's covered by Isaac. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And stolen by Sexton. Here's the break. The finish, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
To the inside. Orlando moving the ball around. Up top, Fournier, defended by Sexton. And it's Gordon missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Outside, Sexton. Love against Fournier. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A platoon swap here for Cleveland. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Augustine passes to Ennis. Back to Augustine. Now the feed to Bamba. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Now here is Della Vedova, guarded by Augustine. And a wide open look for Porter. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Porter's got the lead up to 12 now for Cleveland.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Bamba. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, he's a very effective scorer from there. Bamba's excellent at using his size to his advantage.
At the top of the key, Thompson. Up top, Nance, covered by Bamba. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, Augustine, when he's attacking, playing downhill, trying to score, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense and puts him in a tough spot guarding.
He's off on the second. Cleveland leading by 11. Pass to Nance. Back to Porter. Down low. 3 seconds left. And Nance puts it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 13. And so it's Cleveland looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Orlando, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic, and it's Isaac in at the 3.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
6 on the shot clock. Fultz. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Thompson passes to Windler. On the wing, Porter. Kicks it to Garland. There's the pass to Thompson. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Ross dishes to Fultz. The shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Now Garland. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And Thompson kicks to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Windler. Defended by Gordon. Rebounded by Isaac.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Left side, Gordon. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Love comes in for Nance. And it's Colin Sexton in for Kevin Porter. Evan Fournier's checked in for the Magic. Shot clock at 6. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. Cavaliers making a switch here. Osman's checked in. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Clock at 6. Now here's Isaac. Back to Fournier. Trying to end the drought. And it's sent back by Drummond. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Pass to Love. Tries again. No good off the back of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The Magic trail by 17. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Fournier finds Vucevic. And here's Fultz. Outside Fournier.
An active and alert defender. Drummond does everything he can to make opponents uncomfortable.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Drummond.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
Aminu misses. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Augustine in the corner. Passes it to Birch. It's stolen by Bell. Dellavedova with the ball. Here's Windler. Misses. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A skyline of Orlando seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at small forward. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Passes it to Fultz. Shot clock at 6. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Gordon up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
Jackson passes to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Valanciunas, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Vucevic dishes to Fournier. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. And Fultz gets it to go.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
Winslow, the pass to Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Poked away. Winslow against Isaac. And it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Fournier against Brooks. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
The pass to Winslow. Now here's Jackson, defended by Gordon. Morant against Fultz. And that one's good, Morant.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Fultz with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Gordon kicks to Fultz. Pass to Isaac. Vucevic down low. Guarded by Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. Here's Fournier. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, from anywhere on the floor, you've got to be aware of Evan Fournier, even on the interior.
Brooks outside. Pass to Jackson. And here's Winslow. It's Morant in the corner. Gordon against Jackson. To the paint. Here's Gordon. Rebounded by Valanciunas. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Up the floor. Jackson finds Winslow. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Morant against Fultz. The dish to Gordon. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Orlando making some changes. Ross, he's checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Anderson outside. Passes to Melton. Lobbed up there for Clark.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Ross passes to Vucevic. Goes up with it. That shot off. Some solid defense from Clark. Here's Melton, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
So for the Magic, Bamba comes in for Nikola Vucevic, and it's Ennis in for Jonathan Isaac. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Orlando. They trail by 6. And Jones pulls it down. Gordon dishes to Ross. Here's Augustine. Off with the layup. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Bamba finds Ross. Back to Bamba. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Jones, the pass to Gutteridge. Yep, it counts.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with Carter Williams, and it's Ennis in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
At the elbow, it's Bamba. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Good work there as it goes. Jones has got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
To the left side wing. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. Ross finds Gordon. And so Orlando again turning it over. Some changes for Memphis. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. Memphis leading by 12. Morant outside. Clark against Bamba. Clark outside. Shot clock at 5. And there's the call on James Ennis. That is his first foul of the game. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Evan Fournier comes in for Ennis. Jackson kicks to Morant. To the wing on the left. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Magic trail by 12. Here's Bamba. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, don't let that lean frame fool you. Mo Bamba able to muscle through contact. Nice.
Morant passes to Anderson. Out to Morant. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Brooks outside. Vucevic with the block.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
Well, Orlando shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Ross with it, guarded now by Jackson, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Ross. So for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Carter Williams. The Grizzlies also making a change. Winslow's checked in for Kyle Anderson.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Back to Morant. That one drops for him. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Fultz looking around. Isaac outside. There's the three. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. There's Winslow, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. There's the call. It's a foul on Orlando. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Ross. The pass to Isaac. There's a minute 34 left now here in the second. And here's Augustine. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Chalk up 2 there.
That's the quickness of DJ Augustine. Put it on the deck, get to the driving game. Really nicely done.
From deep three-point range. And again, Memphis no good. The Magic trail by 10. Here's Fultz. Back to Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around. And Fournier kicks to Augustine. The shot's good from Fournier.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. He feeds it to Jackson. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
What's up?
That one on Vucevic.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. And the Magic making a change here. Ennis is checked in. Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Augustine. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. For Orlando, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Vucevic the pass to Gordon. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Gutteridge, guarded by Augustine. Here's Clark. Jackson trying to break free. No good from Clark. Left side, Gordon. Just 3 on the clock. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They lead by 10. And Shaq. And that does it for our half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nice game. Great performance by Jaren Jackson.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Fultz dishes to Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. The feed to Gordon. Stolen by Jackson. The drive by Brooks, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
On the wing, Brooks. He dishes it to Jackson. Kicks to Morant. Pass to Winslow. 6 on the shot clock. Valanciunas. Orlando grabs the miss. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. On the wing, Isaac. Covered by Winslow. Isaac with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Great positioning on the putback.
A skilled offensive rebounder who doesn't mind a putback on occasion. Vucevic with the easy one.
Passes it to Winslow. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Gordon's got it back down to within single digits for the Magic. Now the pass to Winslow. Fultz against Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The combination of scoring and passing at that PG position makes Morant valuable. An all-around player with a bright future.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Pass to Bamba. Back to Carter-Williams. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
And the Magic making a change here. Ennis is checked in. Jones checked in for the Grizzlies. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And Bamba pulls it down. The Magic trail by 10. No one near him. That shot is off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. They've led by as many as 14 points. That one goes in. Gutterich has got his second basket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Carter-Williams can't get it to go.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Stolen by Anderson. Here's Melton, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Orlando shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. He's off on the first. DJ Augustine's checked in for Ennis. And the second free throw, good. Now here's Jones. 1:02 left in the third. Pass to Melton. Now Clark, covered by Bamba. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Gutterich got it. Good job in the low post. Gutterich has got 8.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Up top, Ross. Feeds it to Gordon. Back to Ross. Dishes it to Carter-Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Ross. The putback and the second chance effort by Gordon.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
Left side Anderson. Trying his luck from deep. Rebound by the Magic. There's the pass to Carter Williams. Bamba inside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Isaac and Vucevic down low. DJ Augustine out there with Fultz, and it's Ross in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Jackson. Fast break Memphis. Moving it up. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, to steal a line from you up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
Now Fultz. Isaac outside. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the dunk by Winslow.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Back to Valanciunas. It's stolen by Fultz. Ross finds Fultz. The 19-foot shot. But they get it back. Pass to Ross. Out to the right wing. Bounce pass from Augustine. 5 to shoot. Ross against Morant. They grab their own miss, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Morant kicks to Winslow. Pass to Valanciunas. Out to Brooks. Now here's Jackson. Back to Brooks. Clock at 6. The 3 from Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. High post Vucevic. Back to Augustine. On the wing, Isaac. And here's Fultz. From deep. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over for the Magic. Gordon comes in for Ross. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Augustine. And the Grizzlies leading by 20. Isaac with the steal. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Brooks finds Winslow. Back to Brooks. Fultz against Morant. Back to Brooks. Left side Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Winslow, the pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Vucevic. Isaac with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
Inside. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Morant. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Fultz dishes to Gordon. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Fultz the pass to Gordon. 6 to shoot. To the middle. To the left wing. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Some changes for Memphis. And the Grizzlies leading by 20.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Grizzlies.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Ja Morant.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
To the inside, Aminu. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Allen with it. Outside, Jones. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Off target from outside. Here's Carter Williams. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the win.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. Love goes in. The 15-footer, Valanciunas grabs the board.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Passes it to Valanciunas. Kicks it to Morant. Here's the teardrop. No good that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. Now, here's Garland. Not a lot of room for 3. Love. That one misses. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Valanciunas. Jackson trying to break free. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
Brooks against Sexton. Here's Love. The offensive rebound. Drops in the layup for 2.
Don't want to see athleticism wasted just on offense as Sexton uses it that time to get an offensive board.
Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Winslow finds Jackson. Stolen away. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Garland dishes to Love. Drummond passes to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Love. Pass to Garland. Right wing. Love dishes to Drummond. Over Brooks. And it's Drummond missing.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Tries it from 9. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Jackson.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
And the pass to Sexton. He kicks to Garland. He feeds it to Drummond. Love outside. Here's Sexton. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Jackson, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
So both teams making some changes here. Clark into the lane, and it's Clark with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Pass to Windler. The 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Anderson outside. Gutteridge, the pass to Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Pass to Thompson. Kicks it to Garland. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
Pass to Anderson. There's the feed to Clark. Kicks it out to Jones. Bobbed up there for Clark. Jones finds Clark. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Nance.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
DeAnthony Melton. He's checked in for Dylan Brooks. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Nance outside. Feeds to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Anderson passes to Melton. There's 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. Nance with some nice D. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Memphis up. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, Larry Nance Jr. moves well out there, but he's also strong. So he muscles in, gets pushed, takes the hit.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Melton. Porter with a block, and he recovers it.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
The Grizzlies have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he can't get the first one. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Justice Winslow comes in for Anderson. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies' ownership were exploring relocation. Now, the lease at FedEx Forum runs through 2027, with substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market, with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Morant against Sexton.
Well, the coaching staff wants this kind of play from Colin Sexton. It's about hustle.
Here's Porter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Porter's got his first points in this one. Grizzlies have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Melton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
To the paint, here's Porter. Here's Drummond. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. The pass to Melton. Jackson with it. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Here's Sexton. That one good for 2. Sexton's got the lead up to 3 now for Cleveland.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Morant. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Sexton, the pass to Drummond. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And it's Sexton penetrating. The putback. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Just his first attempt. Here's Jackson. And the rejection by Love. Sexton against Winslow. He dishes it to Brooks. Here's Jackson. Winslow tips it back in.
Yeah, how about Winslow carving out the opposition on the glass? That's a smart, high-energy play.
Love looking around. It's Drummond, high post. Valanciunas is there. The putback, and Drummond is right there.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Morant kicks to Winslow. Valanciunas dishes to Winslow. Morant with it, now guarded by Porter. And that one's good, Morant. Morant's got 8 points.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Passes to Love. Dishes it to Porter. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. Now here's Winslow. He's guarded closely. A beautiful reverse layup. Now it's a 3-point Grizzly lead.
Great self-confidence from Winslow on that play, taking it up strong inside.
Pass to Drummond. Outside, Sexton. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. And the dunk by Winslow.
Oh, I thought Winslow was going to rip that rim off. What a dunk.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Osman. Shoots the 3. Can't hit that one. And some good action through the first 2 quarters.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we had. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. For the Grizzlies, Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, we can't look past. And that's...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Exum is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Windler in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Justice Winslow, a very adaptable player in the NBA. One of those guys where coaches ask him to do a lot of things, and he does a lot of things quite well.
Nance finds Thompson. Out to the wing. Stolen by Winslow. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, you have to be pretty much attentive to where Winslow is, a crafty defender.
Dellavedova, the pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Morant passes to Valanciunas.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Now here is Dellavedova. Guarded by Morant. Back to Dellavedova. He feeds it to Nance. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Jackson. And another shot. And the layup is good. Jackson's got the lead up to 11 now for Memphis.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Dellavedova scanning the floor. He kicks it to Exum for the 3. But they recover it. Thompson passes to Nance. Thompson right side. Clock at 6. Dellavedova dishes to Thompson. 2 points. That one goes. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
Well, that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
Brooks finds Morant. And there's the pass to Winslow. Brooks outside. Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the work ethic that Morant has sets him up nicely. Make no mistake, this guy wants to be an all-time great.
Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Here's Exum. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's Thompson with the jam.
But Thompson does not mind the contact, and I think that bump sometimes even helps him focus more.
Passes it to Gutterich. Over to the wing. Morant outside. Memphis moving that ball around. Now here's Exum, and the basket is good.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Melton. Back to Morant. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
You see the quickness there. Once Morant feels like he's got a step on you, it's over.
Garland kicks to Nance from deep 3-point range. That shot no good. And it's Memphis the other way.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Inside, Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
44 seconds left in the third. Morant passes to Clark. Morant outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's the break. Here's Nance. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nance Jr. doing a good job of just moving around as a big and staying active. That can make a defender a little bit uneasy.
And Memphis making a change here. Jones is checked in. And the Grizzlies with possession here. 7-point differential. The feed to Clark. 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Melton, defended by Sexton. Melton's shot is good.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
And he makes good on the layup. Garland's got his second bucket.
And D. Garland on the attack there. A nice job on the drive.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Memphis, Brandon Clark is out there with Anderson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Jones. And it's Gutteridge in at the 2-guard spot. Clark inside. He's going up against Love. Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there beautifully.
Love outside. Feeds it to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Pass to Clark. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Valanciunas. Looking for Winslow. He gets it there. There's the lob to Jackson. And so the ball's out of bounds. Winslow touched it last.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Now Garland. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Drummond kicks to Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Drummond throws it down.
Kevin Love, great recognition as to what was happening there. Saw the floor, saw the teammate, and saw the passing opportunity.
Brooks outside. The pass to Winslow. Now Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Valanciunas. That shot missing. Good D by Drummond. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. It's deflected. Pass to Brooks. Here's Jones. Trying to get open is Brooks. Drummond with it. Sexton dishes to Love. And Drummond kicks to Osman. Back to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And here's Jones. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Valanciunas. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Now for him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Garland. Love outside to tie it up. They get it again. Shot is good, and the Memphis leads cut to just 1 on the basket from Drummond.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Nancy's checked in for the Cavaliers. Kevin Porter comes in for Jetty Osman. The Grizzlies also making a change. Morant's checked in. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. The kick out to Porter. Now here's Garland. Defense is right there and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
1:03 left in the 4th quarter. And they double up Morant. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Good.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Garland, the pass to Drummond. Count it.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Morant passes to Brooks. It's deflected.
More of this from Larry Nance Jr. rising up and tossing that one away.
Back to Sexton. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The dish to Drummond. And foul on the and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And as they gear up for this challenge on the road, a look at the Cavaliers. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Love. To the paint. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Love. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Love outside. Pulls up on the elbow, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
Great use of that mid-range area by Love. With that simple jumper, he can really shoot a high percentage.
Vucevic dishes to Fournier. Outside Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. The shot's good from Love.
And a guy who's used to finishing through contact. Love simply brushes it off and completes the play.
Here's Fournier. Vucevic the pass to Fournier. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. The drive by Gordon.
An active and alert defender. Drummond does everything he can to make opponents uncomfortable.
Here's Sexton. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with it's infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
Now here's Fournier. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Sexton against Fournier. Drummond knocks it loose.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Ross is checked in for Fournier. Here is Ross. Just 5 to shoot. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Feeds to Drummond. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Garland. Here's Love. Gets a hand on it, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 6.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Fultz the pass to Gordon. No good, unable to end this run. Cleveland leading by 11. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Sexton has it in the corner. Kicks it out to Love. Over Gordon. The second effort. In deep, Drummond drops it in. He's got 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Ross. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Picked him clean. Pass to Osman. Pass to Drummond. Kicks it out to Love. Just 5 on the clock. Over Fultz. And Love gets it to go.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense. And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Cleveland leading by 13. Garland dishes to Drummond. Kicks to Garland. Down low. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Here's Ross. And Ross with the slam.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
From deep. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Cleveland?
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Orlando. Ennis out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then there's DJ Augustine, and it's Vucevic, and it's Carter Williams in at the 2. Out to Nance, back to Thompson. Cleveland moving it around. Nance down low, doesn't go for him.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Bamba passes to Vucevic. Carter Williams against Porter. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Carter Williams.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now, here's Garland. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Thompson. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Vucevic. And Augustine kicks to Carter Williams. Here's Bamba. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his first points of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
There's Garland. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Cleveland, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Fournier is checked in for Augustine.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
The pass to Vucevic, stolen by Thompson. Here's Garland. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. The Magic trail by 9. Now here's Carter Williams. Launches it. Thompson with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And here is Garland. Out to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. It gets rebounded by Ennis. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 9 points. Bamba. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Carter Williams finds Bamba. Back to Carter Williams. Now here's Fournier. He's covered closely. No good there off the double clutch. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Now Garland passes it to Windler. There's 1:40 left to play in the first half. Porter passes to Windler. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Stolen by Bamba. And here we go. Fast break. Carter Williams has got the ball. Got a piece of it. Here's Windler. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the left side wing. Garland, the pass to Thompson. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
They get it back. Vucevic.
Man, like the way Vucevic, after contact, continues to work through and concentrate on the bucket. That's a credit to his body control.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Gordon's checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for James Ennis. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And it's Fulton for Michael Carter Williams. Porter looking it over. He can't get it to go. Isaac with some nice D. He's got a clear path. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Ross dishes to Gordon. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Porter with the steal. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Drummond working against Gordon. Now here's Drummond. Tight defense on him. 6 to shoot. Love kicks to Sexton. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Sexton. 8 points for Kevin Love.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They lead by 10. Shaq. And that's a wrap.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Kevin Love with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at center. Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. Baseline J on the way. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Fultz with the ball. Vucevic down low. Working on Drummond.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Orlando. Garland the pass to Drummond. Love in the post, defended by Gordon, and Love gets it to go. Love's got 10.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
The Magic shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That one is off.
Boy, you look at Isaac, and all you think he needs to do is add some weight. He's got terrific skills and a promising future.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Cleveland leading by 12. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Leaner from distance. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Stay there.
Vucevic against Love. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. Bamba is checked in for Orlando. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Cavaliers shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And so he hits the technical free throw. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And it's Fulton for Augustine. Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Sexton dishes to Thompson. He gets it in there. Thompson's got his 2nd basket. The Magic trail by 17. Ross passes to Vucevic. Orlando moving the ball around. On the wing, Gordon. Ross in the corner. Pass to Gordon. Ennis in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Back to Gordon. The dish to Ross. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Cavaliers leading by 17. 1:49 left in the 3rd quarter. And a wide open look for Porter. That 3 off the mark.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And Ross with the slam.
And whenever Ross is in attack mode, it's always a good sign.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. Thompson up top. Lobbed up there for Thompson. That shot off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Side out.
And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his 1st foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Ross. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Ennis. It's stolen by Nance.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Fultz against Sexton. Gordon kicks to Fultz. Over Sexton. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter, and Thompson slams it home.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
There's the pass to Sexton. 3 seconds left. He lays it in. Sexton's got 6.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. And it's Carter Williams in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Love in the post. He's covered by Isaac. And it's Drummond with the jam.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. To the middle, got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
The Magic making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. Clock at 4. Isaac right side. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Magic making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Exum, he's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Garland. "60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Exum kicks to Love. The shot hits the close-range jumper.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And stolen by Love. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. And the dunk by Love.
Kind of an underrated athlete. Love has some good straight line speed, which we get to see in transition.
Magic shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Augustine looking around. And it's sent back by Drummond. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Isaac against Love. Back to Drummond. Clock at 6. Passes it to Love. Ross with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Augustine with the ball.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Love. Isaac with the steal. Augustine against Drummond. Augustine, that's good. And so it's Cleveland with it. And here is Garland. He dishes it to Love. Knocks it loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Love against Aminu. From 13. Up again. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
Now Augustine. Wandu passes to Augustine. Corner shot. It's Drummond with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 23.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Cleveland.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kevin Love.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
They get it back. Love wide open. He fires. It's good on the putback.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And it's a Wandu missing. Cleveland controlling the game. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And here's Love for three, drills the three-pointer.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's a Wandu. He's guarded by Love. And it's a Wandu missing. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The downtown skyline. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Vucevic dishes to Gordon. Back to Fournier. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Gordon inside. Jackson on him. Stolen by Brooks. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Valanciunas. And staying with the play. Valanciunas.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Passes it to Fournier. Back to Fultz. Tipped away. Now the pass to Gordon. Brooks against Fournier. 5 on the clock.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Inside, Morant, and finished off by Morant.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Outside Fournier. And it's Memphis on the break. Brooks leading the charge, and the shot is good.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
Vucevic against Valanciunas. Vucevic the pass to Fultz. Gordon kicks to Fournier. Back to Gordon. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Winslow. And the dunk by Winslow.
Coming hard on the drive. Winslow daring someone to get in his way.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Fultz looking around. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
There's Morant. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. Valanciunas, good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Up top, Fultz. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And finished off by Morant.
Brooks' mental game, great anticipation on that steal.
Isaac outside. Pass to Fultz. Outside Fournier. No good. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And, yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
So it's Orlando now. Grizzlies making the shot. Now Vucevic still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's Memphis on the break. Jackson's got the ball. And the dunk by Jackson.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And with the ability to step out and make shots, bigs like Vucevic have a lot of value in today's NBA.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Magic, Terrence Ross has checked in for Evan Fournier, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Here's Gutteridge. And the dunk by Jackson.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Melton's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Aaron Gordon. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Jonathan Isaac. Now, here's Clark from past the arc. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Jones. It's deflected. He dishes it to Anderson. Passes it to Melton. Another shot. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Ennis misses. Here's Melton. He's guarded by Ross.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
To halt the run, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
He's perfect from the line this time. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Grizzlies out in front. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba is out there with Ennis. Then it's Carter-Williams. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Augustine in at the 1 spot. Bamba inside. He's covered by Clark. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Fultz, no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And the pass to Jones. Down low, Clark. Counted. His second make in 4 attempts.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Vucevic to the pass to Fultz. Clock at 6. And he banks in the layup.
And how about the intensity that Fultz is bringing? Doesn't back down from the challenge, steps up and delivers even while being hit.
To the paint. Melton passes to Clark. Outside, Jones. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And that one falls for Jones. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Kicks it out to Gordon. Isaac against Brooks. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And Memphis making a change here. Winslow's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier, and Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fultz. Jackson gets the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Gordon kicks to Ross. Gordon the pass to Ross. Isaac finds Vucevic. Bounce pass, Isaac. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Orlando making some changes. Bamba comes in for Vucevic, and it's James Ennison for Jonathan Isaac. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Back to Morant. Pass to Winslow. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant outside. The tray. The shot misses. So Orlando will take it the other way. To the inside. Ross dishes to Gordon. Back to Ross. Gordon kicks to Ross. Pass to Ennis. 5 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Kem Burge is checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Carter-Williams. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Passes to Winslow. Morant outside. Inside, here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Stolen by Jackson. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's Brooks in the corner. Morant outside. The three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. To stop the drought, Augustine finds Bamba. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. It's Brooks on the wing. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The pass to Winslow. Morant against Bamba. Here's the three. It gets rebounded by Ennis. And here's the fast break, and Bamba leading the way. Here's Birch. And the rejection by Jackson. A dominating first half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Memphis came out looking very confident. They had great chemistry early on, both. And that'll.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Morant with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Here's Isaac. No good on that one. And Memphis the other way now. Morant left side. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. It's good from long range.
Gotta honor Morant's 3-ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Pass to Fultz. Back to Fournier. Looking for Fultz. He gets it in there. Gordon up on top. There's the dish to Fultz. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Anderson comes in for Justice Winslow. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Orlando. Anderson finds Jones. And Isaac comes to help. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Anderson, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Working off contact is something Anderson does extremely well, and he does it a lot.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated, he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
AGA hint the nickname slow-mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to Jones. Memphis moving that ball around. Clark for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
And Jones over to help. Carter Williams, the pass to Isaac. It's rebounded by Memphis. Anderson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Jackson. Anderson outside. Pass to Clark. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the third. Misses the 3. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Jackson dishes to Clark. Melton passes to Clark. Fires the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Isaac outside. To the right side. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And a miss there on the triple.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Jones kicks to Clark. Pass to Anderson. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Isaac.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Here's Fournier. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Fournier's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Jackson passes to Melton. Anderson, the bounce pass. Vucevic against Clark. And another miss by Memphis.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Fournier with the ball. Here's Isaac. Off target with his 3. And so it's Memphis out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Orlando, they've got Al Farouk Aminu, DJ Augustine out there with Ennis. Then it's Bamba, and it's Birch in at the 4. Jackson passes to Jang. Kicks it out to Allen. And there's the pass to Gutterich. Allen outside for three. Birch grabs the board. Well, Orlando shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Augustine dishes to Ennis. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Jones, the pass to Allen. Down low. And Zhang kicks to Allen. Jones against Augustine. Beyond the arc. But they get it back. Jones, no luck. Now here is Augustine. Guarded closely. Pass to Aminu. And here's Ennis.
Aminu.
To the paint. And the layup is good.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Zhang. Here's Gutteridge. Jackson passes to Allen. Takes a three. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Free throw drops for Ennis. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Memphis. And a switcher also for Orlando. Owundu's checked in. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Winslow. Kicks it to Allen. To the left wing. They could use a bucket. Drains it from beyond the arc. Allen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Ennis passes to Augustine. The putback, and Winslow pulls it down. Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Passes to Zhang, and there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Winslow. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for the Magic. Melton passes to Allen. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Aminu. He brings it up for the Magic. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Hits. Count that one from Ennis. There's 1:47 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Allen. And the pass to Anderson. Allen left side. No good from outside.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Orlando moving the ball around. Aminu down low. He's against Anderson. And the dunk by Bamba.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Grizzlies.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jaren Jackson.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim. And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Bamba.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
And that one falls for Bamba. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Grizzlies with possession. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. Pass to Jackson. It's Allen on the wing. Launches a 3. The three-pointer is right on target.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was